For Custodian Games Breakout, you need the following materials: the Breakout EDU box with the 4-digit lock on it, the 3-digit lock box, an additional box with the key lock, an additional box with the letter lock, an additional box with the directional lock, the digital files, and some kind of small reward or treat for your class. If you do not have the extra boxes, you can use just the Breakout EDU box, the locks, the 3-digit lock box, and add the hasp. I like to put the Breakout EDU box up maybe on the teacher's desk, and the other box is at the other end of the room. Then spread the other clues around the room. The directional pencils might be up on the wall. On a table somewhere you're going to put the codes for the key lock, and then the clues for what is the word spread on a table. And then in each of the 4 boxes at the other end of the room, you're going to put a piece of the final puzzle. I like to run the game with the Breakout EDU box, the 3-digit lock box, and 3 additional boxes. However, you can run this with just the Breakout EDU box and the 3-digit lock box using the hasp. These 4 boxes, the 3-digit box, the key box, the word lock, and the direction lock, those all need to be unlocked first. Inside each of those boxes is a piece of this final puzzle. The final puzzle, when put together, will give them yet one more math problem that they need to solve to find the combination to the 4-digit lock, which is on the Breakout EDU box. If you choose to only use the Breakout EDU box and the 3-digit box, then instead of putting a piece of this puzzle in each of these boxes, you would just put them all in the 3-digit box. So the students would have to unlock the 3-digit box and then find the combinations to the other locks and unlock all those to unlock the Breakout EDU box. I like to set it up where the 4 boxes are just spread in the front of the room and the clues are all over. That way the students can work in small groups of 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever works for your students, and 2 groups may be working on 1 clue at the same time. When the students figure out a clue, they use the recording sheet that we gave them to start to write down the combination. When they think they know the combination to one of the locks, they may walk up and try it. That's why I like to have them on separate boxes. So a student may be trying the combination on the directional lock while another group has found the key lock or is working on the word lock or the 3-digit lock box. I did only allow them about 2 minutes to try their combination, and then they had to get up and leave so another group could try their combination. One group was not allowed to just sit on a box. The story problems are the clue for the 3-digit lockbox. Each of the story problems has a 1-digit answer, and they are not displayed in the correct order. On the lockbox for the younger kids, I put orange, I think it's orange, yellow, green. I put little pieces of paper in that order on the 3-digit box to help them with the order, but the bigger kids should be able to figure it out. The pencils are the clue for the directional lock. Make sure you put them up facing the correct direction, and they should print so that they're going in the correct direction. I purposely do not put them in order because I want the students to do the math to figure out which one equals 1, which equals 2, 3, 4, 5. Eventually they will figure that out, and then they'll know that that's the order to put them in. The clue for the word lock, I often just put this on a table, and it says the word you are looking for is 28, 7, 62, 30, 25. And then these again could be around the room or they could be just on the table depending on how difficult you want to make it for your students. And what they need to do is find the mathematical expression that equals 28. And so when they look around, they will find out that 4 times 7 equals 28. and so they will know that the word starts with an L. For the key, when they start the game, each group, I give them one of the 3 sheets that is a code for where is the key. And I have written 4 different codes so you can hide the key in 4 different places. You could hide the actual key. I ended up having extra keys made, so I have 6 keys to my lock. Or you could have just a piece of paper or something that says bring to teacher for the key. They find that, they hand it to you, you give them the key to unlock, and then you give them back the key. Either way, you have some options to hide the key under a stapler, under a pencil sharpener, under the teacher's chair, or in a red book or by a red book. But they need this code to figure out the location of the key. Inside each of the boxes, they're going to get one of these pieces of this puzzle. And when they successfully put the puzzle together, there we go, it will give them math that they have to figure out the 4-digit combination. 8,000 plus 600 plus 40 plus 2, 8642 is the combination, and that will unlock the Breakout EDU box, and they will have broken out.